It is go time. We are in the Mavericks My GM series, and we're going up against the New York Knicks on this final homestand. Now, Luka got injured in the last game, so this is my lineup for the next couple of for the next couple of weeks. He might come back early. We just have to wait and see. Let's see if we can get a win.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
You put him in the Knicks jersey.
Shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Reddish in at the three. And for Dallas, Fournier out there with Griffin. Then it's Curry. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Dinwiddie. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Pass to Robinson. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. So for New York, their last game will win against the Kings in Sacramento. Dinwiddie against quickly. Puts it up from 12. Here's Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, I love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
From 10 feet out. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's Reddish following the score by Dallas. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Quickly against Dinwiddie. Pass to Curry. Shoots it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. following the miss by Derrick Rose.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's New York with it. The Mavericks making the shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Yeah, Luka and Crush is not sitting in the locker room.
The competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
And so here is New York. Still without a basket in the game. Here's Quickly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
Unloads from 9. Randle grabs the board. Knicks trail by 10. Kaddish dishes to Rose. Here's Randle. Robinson passes to Randle. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Griffin scores. The assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here he goes. Reddish's shot is good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Utah.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Rose. It's a 10-point game. To the hoop, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
It's Randle with the drive, and it's sent back by Lopez. Rose passes to Randle. Rose back up. And the layup is up and in.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Dinwiddie outside. For 3, Fournier. He can't get that one.
Hey, nobody wanted that rebound,
huh? We'll take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Randle. That one goes. Count it. Randle's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
And so it's Randle bringing it up now for New York. 6-point game. Rose. Count it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Fourth, Julius Randle.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Knicks trail by 6. To the inside, and Randle throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. They break it out 5 on 3, and Randle throws it down.
Assist from
How about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And that one falls for Fournier. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Now here's Griffin, following the miss by Julius Randle. Griffin's shot is off. Knicks trail by 5. Three-pointer, Randle. And he's good on the 3-ball. Randle's got 11.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Dinwiddie kicks to Fournier. To the middle. Here's Griffin. It's deflected.
Boy, impressive defense from top and twice on the pipe. Send it back.
New York moving the ball around. Grimes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Dinwiddie. Knicks with the rebound. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Dinwiddie dishes to Curry. Dallas no good that time either. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this.
I was up 12. Now I'm down 3.
And we've seen the improvement for the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. His star, Julius Randle, defines Tibbs' approach.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person. He wants to see you really excel as a player, and he knows that the only way to do that is through the grind, through hard work, through putting the hours and the effort in day after day. So that's his thing. He's going to push you in practice, push you in workouts, and he's your biggest fan when you're out there on the court.
He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, what's your take on the...
Get some fresh legs in here.
The Knicks so far.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And here's one thing I forgot.
Why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. You've got Emmanuel quickly. Toppin is out there with Reddish.
Oh my God, come on.
And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's quickly missing. Mavericks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Dinwiddie finds Muscala. Outside Curry. Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
The Knicks leading by 3. Outside, Walker. Toppin sets a screen for Walker. Good on the bucket. Walker's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dinwiddie. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan.
And nobody wants to rebound.
Athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Reddish's shot is good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break. The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
All right, look who's coming on your court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Who's coming on the court? Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
A different look for Dallas. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Fournier. Frank Ntilikina comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Ty Jerome in for Dinwiddie. And New York with a change here, too. Rose is checked in. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jerome. Rose looking around into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
And here's Rose following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Randle. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now, here is Muscala, guarded by Robinson. Now Muscala. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. Caldwell-Pope outside. Misses the 3. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. 6-point lead.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Here's Jerome. To the paint. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randle's checked in. Well, a key part of any shooting guard's job is to bury the 3 for this group. That's been their M.O. since the midpoint of the season. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope on top.
He just oozes with confidence out there beyond the arc. That's where he makes his living, as he should. I mean, given how efficient he's been from long range.
Dallas on defense. Trailing by 4. They get it back. Randle over to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Jerome. Right wing. Now here is Muscala. Guarded close. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Toppin pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Rose. It's tipped. Tries again. And it's laid in by Randle. Randle's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Crazy fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Story on Julius Randle. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's getting around 20 points per, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Snatched up. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lopez.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Now, here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Ntilikina. Nice tee from Rose.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's stolen by Wade. Ntilikina looking it over. Wade against Randle. Wade passes to Ntilikina. Driving to the basket. Missed inside.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Walker's checked in for Rose.
Walker.
The Knicks leading by 10. Randle with a screen for Walker. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
Here's Ntilikina. The pass to Burks. Shoots the 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside, Walker down low. And Randle throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Ntilikina passes to Lopez. To stop the run. Out of hand on it. Outside, Green. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Toppin throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends. And you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Yeah, good job to take it right in.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Dallas.
First one falls for him.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. Walker. And nothing but hair on that one.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Fournier dishes to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 6 points.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Toppin passes to Randle. And a wide open look for Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game. Ntilikina passes to Griffin. Misses the layup. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul in the game. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Toppin. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Randle. Baseline try. Buries the jump shot. 17 points in the game.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
And here's Bullock. Unbelievable.
Can't do it much better than that. Right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. As you know, both rosters tonight without a number of key pieces.
And having Doncic out, how you going to make up for that? Listen, they're losing a key playmaker and a high-volume scorer. Leaves a big hole in the lineup.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Knicks.
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
They've got Griffin. Also, Evan Fournier out there. Brook Lopez is out there with Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Griffin against Randle. He feeds it to Rose. There's the dish to Robinson. Inside. And it's Rose. This time the assist from Reddick. And that's now 6 points for Derrick Rose. Dinwiddie kicks to Fournier. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Hands it from downtown. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Robinson finds quickly. The kick out to Rose. And that one drops. Rose has got 8 points.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Now, here's Fournier. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Robinson passes to Quickly. Randle outside. The kick out to Rose. Randle with a screen for Rose. Shoots over Griffin. Rose can't get that one to fall.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Leonard, he's checked in for Lopez. Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Driving the lane. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
A primary score for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
A tenacious forward with high energy. It's clear that Griffin is still capable of throwing down a double-double.
Both free throws good from Griffin. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. A 12-point game. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Quickly. From 11 feet away, off the left rim and out.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Fournier passes to Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now, here's Reddish. He's got 11. Rose against Dinwiddie. And it's Rose penetrating. Comes up empty down low. Mavericks trail by 10. With the drive. And Dinwiddie gets it to go. On the assist by Leonard. Dinwiddie's got 15. Here's Rose.
Yeah, somebody's got to play all 48.
He gets it in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
For three, Fournier. Toppin pulls it in.
Come on, you gotta get the rebound, not slap it.
Rebound in this one. Rose against Fournier. Toppin dishes to Rose. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Dallas. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie drives in, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Griffin. And Frank Ntilikina is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Walker with it. 11 points in the game. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
On that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ntilikina. And defensively, no matter the size of the man, he's
everybody just standing around.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
That's his first person.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In third, the Knicks.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside, Walker. Toppin sets a screen for Walker.
Go ahead, shoot it.
Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And Green slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Fournier. Curry looking it over. And the pass to Ntilikina. Leonard with the ball. Over Reddish. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
It's rebounded by Leonard. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York.
Julius Randle.
Here's Ntilikina, guarded by Walker. Ntilikina can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure.
Why is he even in the game, man?
Offensively, as they try to get back in this game.
Yes, that could.
Why is he even in the game if he's stone cold? Everybody's tired. Let's do this. Cole Pope. Alex Burks. Let's go D-Wade. Yep, house. Good.
Goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash physical basketball, guys.
Here's Ntilikina.
Come to the right of me, not the left of me. Go right, go right.
35 seconds left in the third quarter.
There we go.
And they get it back. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Muscala.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Randle. Here's Reddish. And it's blocked.
No, every time I do that long pass crap, it gets picked off. No, no, no.
Just 3 on the clock. No good on the layup. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York ahead, up by 11. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
I might be losing 8 straight if we don't.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass would do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play. And got there first.
Outside, Walker. 11 feet away. Outside for Randle. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Knicks leading by 15.
No, let's do this.
And the wide open shot from Green. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jerome passes to Burks. Good on the triple. Burks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Picked him clean. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Pulls up for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now, here's Quickly. No one covered. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jerome passes to Burks. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
And Walker kicks to Quickly. Pass to Robinson. There's Walker with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
3.
And the Knicks lead by 13.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Quickly. The teardrop falls in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Jerome passes to Caldwell Pope, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Is this offline or sung?
Randle grabs the board.
Yes, it's offline. It's on my GM series.
Big time effort.
My NBA.
For them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Quickly. Rebound
Yeah.
by Muscala.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Burks in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. It's Curry outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Green, the pass to Quickly. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is
Yeah, I stepped aside.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
I did step aside.
It's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping
They just wanted me to commit a foul and giving them an and one, because that's all they're going to do.
To the middle. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 5 points now in the
Time I
quarter.
found somebody in the basket. Oh, it's an and one.
This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Stolen by Quickly. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Lopez. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Randle outside. Just 5 to shoot. That shot misses. Griffin with some nice D. Here's Curry with the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Randle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Here's Walker. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got 20.
Kemba Walker finding a rhythm. Nothing scarier to a defense than when he starts to hum.
And Griffin with the score. The assist by Curry. And 12 points for Blake Griffin.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Walker. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Oh, they call that a charge? That's a shot.
Miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
And New York making a change here.
Shit, I might make another change myself.
Reddish is checked in. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Dinwiddie. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Dallas making a switch here. Burks is checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point but their legs still look fresh.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Shot's good by Walker.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. Trying to get open as Burks. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Knicks leading by 13. Reddish the pass to Quickly. From deep, Walker. The Mavericks pull it in. To the inside. Here's Dinwiddie, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Walker with the three. New York now working with the new shot clock. Randle outside. Passes it to Walker. Second chance shot. Taps in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, Kemba knows when he's in the painted area, they will be physical with him. He's prepared and willing to fight through it.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth.
Man, they're going to try to push me out of bounds.
Walker against Dinwiddie. Dishes it to Griffin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others. Helps him to draw fouls.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Here's Walker. And there's the pass to Quickly. Now Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Walker dishes to Randle. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Dinwiddie kicks to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark.
I know they better win their next game.
W on the year.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Walker.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Walker against Dinwiddie. Now Walker. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kemba. You are playing great basketball as a team. What does it feel like out there?
We have a great atmosphere, a great culture. You know, we have great guys around who want to win. You know, we're focused. You know, we're trying to win as many games as possible, taking it one game at a time, and you know, the results are showing.
Well, man, good practice leads to good results, as you see on the floor. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next game, which is on the road against the Houston Rockets. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.